Hey guys, it's Karrie, and if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, or at least since the beginning of 2017, you know that I've been doing some mini hauls just about every Friday. I've had a mini haul go up, and so I have put myself on a restricted buy, so probably for a little while I'm not going to be doing a lot of haul videos. So I decided to start actually doing some clothing reviews, and this first video that I'm going to be doing is a review of this plaid shirt right here. Now you may be wondering, why is she reviewing a plaid shirt? You can get plaid shirts everywhere. Well, this particular brand, I'll tell you why, and it's because this particular brand is from the brand Rails, R-A-I-L-S, and it is a pricey brand. So I first heard of this brand on Fleur de Force's channel. She was doing a haul or something, and she said she bought a Rails plaid shirt. I believe it was plaid shirt, and she said it is pricey, but the shirts are really good or amazing, whatever word she used, I don't remember at this point. And I happened to be walking around Nordstrom sometime probably either in November or December of 2016. I saw that they were selling them. I went over to look at them, and the first thing that I did was obviously touch the shirt. And I was like, oh my goodness, this shirt feels amazing. It has got to be one of the softest shirts I have ever touched in my life. It felt amazing, and I was like, oh my goodness. Then I looked at the price and I was like, oh my goodness, do I really want to do that? I don't remember the exact price that I paid for this, but right before I came over here and started filming, I looked the prices up on Nordstrom's website, and pretty much their price point is all around $148 prior to any sales. So I'm assuming I probably paid about that much for this shirt. I just don't remember. But right now they seem to be priced at $148 for most of their long sleeve shirts. And they have other shirts besides a plaid shirt. But that is where I first noticed the brand, was on Fleur de Force's channel and then in Nordstrom. And so I initially was like, oh my goodness, this shirt feels amazing. I did look up the reviews on Nordstrom's website, and it got mixed reviews. Some people thought the shirt was amazing, just like I did when I touched it. Other people said literally they wore it for the very first time and it started pilling where the material balls up on it. And so I will tell you, I have noticed that. And there are some other issues with the shirt that has nothing to do with the brand itself. The puppies got a hold of a couple of areas on the shirt and then did pull some of the threads out. So if you see any loose threads, there's one right here. The puppies got a hold of that one, and then there was one on this sleeve. So if this is coming up in the viewfinder where that pull thread is, that is my my puppies, Coco and Chanel, my mini dachshunds. If you're not familiar with them, they are the ones that got a hold of that. So I just wanted to throw that in there if you are seeing that. There is a loose thread back here that the puppies had nothing to do with it, and I just noticed that this morning. That needs to be, I'm just going to cut that off. But so there are, a loose thread from that. I don't appreciate that, but it does happen on a lot of clothing. And I've worn this particular shirt so many times. It is so comfortable. And it was probably after several times that I wore it, it has been washed, that I did notice the pilling on the shirt. I will tell you, I did not notice it immediately whatsoever, like other people were claiming that it was doing after the first wear. It was after several wears. There is some down here on the front of the shirt. There is some on the sleeves, kind of like underneath the arm, and I find that a lot of clothing does peel. It just happens where the material just balls up. So I tend not to let that get me too upset unless it is just disgusting looking, because I have some stuff that have done that and have been absolutely disgusting and it looks gross on some of the clothing. But with this particular shirt, I haven't really noticed that it looks that bad. Maybe it's because of the plaid print and the pattern on it. Maybe not. But I will tell you, I'm not that overly concerned with it, just overall. As far as sizing goes, I got a medium, a size medium. I believe I tried on the small, the medium, and the large. The small just wasn't going to work for me. It was too tight in the shoulders, too tight in the arms. I was like, no. And then I couldn't get the last couple of buttons buttoned because the shirt's a little bit longer and it goes down over the hip area. I couldn't get those buttoned. I'm just going to tell you that is my body shape's problem, not the brand's problem. And I will tell you though, let's say you do have that problem as well, can't get the last button buttoned. You can always either leave the shirt unbuttoned, wear a t-shirt underneath it and just kind of wear it like a jacket, or you can tuck it in and just leave that unbuttoned and nobody will ever know, just as a little hint there. So then I tried on the medium, and the medium fit everywhere except, again, I had the same trouble with this last button, not being able to kind of pull it around my hip area. It's my own issue. Then I thought, well, let me just try on the large to see how that looks. Surely I'll be able to get it buttoned. The large, yes, I did get every button buttoned, but the large literally looked like a mini dress on me. It was so big, everywhere else it looked ridiculous. Now, it wasn't long enough for me to actually wear it as a dress, but it would have been a mini dress on me. And so I was like, no, that's not what I want for this product. So I decided to go with a medium, and I have not once regretted this purchase. I would do it again over and over. Right now I'm kind of in a restricted buy for my personal self because I'm saving up for some items on my wish list. So if I were to go purchase it, I probably wouldn't do it as of right now, but that wouldn't stop me if I wanted to go buy another plaid shirt. I would still buy this hands down, maybe just not at this point in time, but I would still buy it, and I do recommend it. Now, some of you are going to go, no way, no how am I paying $148 for a plaid shirt. That is your prerogative. Don't do it if you don't want to, but it is so comfortable. I mean, the comfort level of the shirt is amazing. When a shirt is that comfortable, or when the material is that comfortable and you put it on, I've got to tell you, it just makes me happy. I like it. And then just the softness of it. I do think the quality, other than the minor pilling of it and like a loose thread here and there, none of the seams have pulled. They don't look like they're splitting, any issue like that. Now, that would all hinge on buying the proper size. So if you bought something that was too small, that may be a problem. The buttons still seem to be very much intact. Overall, I think the quality was really, really, really good, minus the pilling on it. So I just thought I would let you guys know, and I do recommend a Rails shirt. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye, everybody.